And as Ronald Tubid turns around, there it is, right there.
Yeah, right there.
Right in the face.
An elbow to the face of Helter-Brand. And now Tubid and Helter-Brand look like they're challenging each other. No. No, they're not challenging each other. I think Tubid is the same story. But I think Racela has a mouth now. And Tubid raises his hand.
And Ronald Tubid,
He said, sorry, it's a physical game.
yeah.
But you see the bruise now. Right there in the face of Racela. They got smacked.
Ronald Tubid has conceded, and
Watch it here again.
they've accepted it. Here's a look at it. There's the left elbow coming down hard on Racela's face. And you see here, actually, after that play, you see Ronald Tubid sort of land a little bit also on the foot of Racela. But
Sure, you don't want this happening. Oh, you don't want this happening with the game 146 away from ending. And that's a nasty bruise below the right eye of Olsen.
wow, and we're getting a little more insight here. And it turns out Rafi Regis, in the midst of all of this, he was saying that Racela was flopping.
Oh,
and of course, Racela was, as you could see, seriously hit there. Didn't appreciate the comments made by Rafi Regis either.
Why tell you? Oh, leaving. It's called for the technical foul.
So both Regis and Racela have been called for technical fouls.
It looks like a white flag now for Coach Joseph. You're right on spot.
Less than a minute to go in regulation. Oh, that was big.
Still, more physicality going on. You know, the game is almost over. Now, Wesley Gonzalez going over to Staffs Baguio.
Yeah, Wesley Gonzalez just coming to the aid really of his teammate, Baguio-Hontiveros.
That was a hard contact. I think it came after the time to get a foul.
Yeah, you have to wonder what Wesley Gonzalez and Staffs Baguio are even talking about. I mean, Gonzalez isn't even really part of it. Like I said, he just comes to the defense of his teammate.
Yeah, and Baguio-Hontiveros getting it on the chin. But, you know, there was a foul previously. But the referee's rule was that smack was kind of part of the action. And Tubid-Racela is checking in. Well, there's not production for front line. You're right, for sure. And I think Gabe Freeman already came to play 23 points against 16 in game number 1. And hold on. I think there's a problem here. Danny was a
Well, Danny is responsible.
going after a fan. Hold on. After somebody. Hold on. Tubid-Racela, I think he's also into the action.
And they're pulling away one of the fans here, away from Danny is responsible. It's hard to see exactly what happened.
Probably a diehard fan, but my teammate is also fuming. Probably some invective.
Could be, but, well, if
Every fix right here with us.
it's hard really to see what exactly prompted Danny is responsible to run all the way from the other, from one end of the court to the other, because Danny is responsible was almost at the dugout.
Exactly. All the way slipped down a fan. Well, a very emotional series indeed.
Absolutely. And here's the punctuation mark on that thing. So this is only game 2. 495 to 78, and we'll be back right after this to wrap this video up. And there you have it, our final score, 95 to 78, wrapping up what has been an emotionally charged game 2 of this motolite PBA Fiesta Conference Finals. I think emotion is just oozing out of this building. Gabe Freeman, 23 3 points, making a good economy of himself on top of the motolite leading scorers list. And our best player of the game, unfortunately, because of circumstances and events that happened here at the end of the game, looks like we're not going to be talking to Mark Freeman any time tonight. However, Mark Freeman is definitely deserving of the award.
14 points, Senegal's coming to fourth series. That's when San Miguel sealed the deal. Also adding 6 rebounds. What about his performance in the free throw line, 8 out of 8? But you mentioned a highly emotionally charged game. It was also very, very physical.
You're right.
And at the end of the game, we saw a lot of tempers flaring up. But I think the worst part of it was after the game when fans got involved and some San Miguel players had to go over to the stands and show also their emotions.
Well, definitely that incident is going to be looked into for sure by the PBA, and probably we'll have more information on that in our next game. Speaking of our next game, this final series will continue this Sunday, and it's back here at the Araneta Coliseum at 6 p.m. for Game 3 of this monster matchup. Baguio-Hontiveros going up against San Miguel, now that this series is tied 1 apiece. And that's going to wrap it up for us today. For Mika Abisalis, for Magul Marjon and the Dean Kinito Henson, this is People as a Team reminding you to be good to yourselves and to each other. And we'll see you again this Sunday for the continuation of the finals, only here on Fiesta.